Hello, so for this assessment, I'm asked to use this diagram to express vectors A vectors A, B, and C in terms of E hat and F hat. So for part A, what we can do is start off just take the vector and write in its component form, which is 3E hat plus 2F hat. And the reason why I chose why this is the component form is because, as you can see, A is going over to the right, three squares, going up two squares, and the F direction. And then we take, so in order to get A sub E, we would dot vector A with E hat. So we would take the component form of vector E and multiply it by E hat, and then distribute E hat, which would give us 3 times E hat dotted with E hat plus 2 times F hat dotted with E hat, which would equal 3 times the magnitude of E hat squared times the cosine of 0 degrees, because there's no angle between E hat and E hat, plus 2 times the magnitude of F hat and E hat times the cosine of 90 degrees, because you can see F hat is pointing up, E hat is pointing to the left, which would form a 90-degree angle. Then simplifying this even further, and the unit vector's magnitude is equal to 1. Cosine of 0 degrees is 1. And then we take the these two unit vectors are equal to 1. Cosine of 90 is 0, which will leave us with A sub B is equal to 3. And then we would try to find A sub F, which would be the same process for finding A sub E, which would equal 2. And then for parts B and C, we would use the same process. I use the same process as part A. As you can see here, we have B sub E is equal to -1, B sub F is equal to -5. When you look at vector B, it's going to the left 1 square, going down 5 squares. So this is why we have B sub E is equal to -1, B sub F is -5. And part C, C sub E is equal to -3, C sub F is equal to -3 also, because they're both going down and to the left 3 squares in each direction. And then for the last part, we're asked to suppose you have a new vector defined as vector D equals 3 E hat minus 5 F hat. And we're asked to draw this vector. So starting here, so I'll count 3 squares to the right in the positive direction, 1, 2, and 3, and then it's -5 in the F direction, so go down 5 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this vector is pointing down slightly to the right. And that is all for this assessment. Thank you.